Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Yeah, but biyo ken kontan batale. Bari inatal pour kan bullo ko jibe.
Ito kontan tale makura. Bari ala ya lonte mon kontan de. Makura kana nyina ko teninte belbe tuba dudu la kili moto.
Woto nyalti kay.
Ngoko di baka to ki nan jang pour yena dula dala. Ni tata na dula to makura. Ala ya long njuso malla. Ama hani futa dula to dula din. Anu birite loro commencé woni bitema. Ama hani me.
No, ama me to nyalom.
Ke bara fonye mun muy la kulloti.
Ndela kullu balu waldi.
Baluo.
Ha.
Wey, fo baluo ko loro fanankele.
Ikal loro fanankele.
Nyen kunna soniata ta www.baluo.com. Anim baluo isela bulloran jorangol be sang anila kudula asatare mambata. Jorangol membuko sementol kenyo babarol. Anila kudula asatare mambata. Jorangol membuko sementol kenyo babarol nil peruol woninga nyon jamal ta baluo.com. Yen jorangol be sangila dinkira bado adungite batala je. Anim baluo ifangole marate la kodula.
Badingola balbe kontona momo ya lonko anin talanani sita e be kasi kan nyin kacala moy kon ka kale nyamen doron lokon ka kaca kuma yar ngol na fe na ka kaca nyola a bi fana kaca kuma yar ngol na fe mi ya lonko annal ba kaca la nyola bar jandi be dunan na kaca ko a mi ya lonko e bantala banko kan andi be Gambia jang din talanani sita be ka lokan nyin kaca la moy ba fala le ko ala barka ba kan mi ya lonko fana ikila na fulu du nyin kaca ko ay kila style ki na ngani mi ya lonko fana ito le na program sponsor an katwa folal doron an tela sponsor mu kanyne lambe tentu lambe jayile nyaage nyim programme after nyin tembe dalay to de bulo dundi mani boto kensa mo bukal lono so ningo korek mi tolle na nyim programme sikandi ya fasa ya sembentu ya kabringa nyim programme kuma ta hani sa ya muta imabola a wollem Yona forex bureau ya mbe tentu lambe jayila ni la brand ambassador be sidi nyana ban tay tunu dindi ya do mo dinga promote do mo ding Alh Bora 15 Pro Max to 16 Pro Max. No, I'm coming, Bora. So yena nan ko deng aning baluo fanang ye blodu nañi kacha ko telephone be tentula be jayla aning jamono telephone mum money transfer le telephone be tentula be jayla be blodu nañi kacha ko tole aning sali mashallah ñu la nuyu dina dalal fi ci benen Saturday mashallah ya ngi day
thank you
what's nice at the mo xamna boko simé mom ding ko
ma jox
bu tikir waaw Alh Bora mashallah
Wala man jam fa salit. Ni te ñing do be kala ndem ko sen dewal.
no it's okay
I think you are taller
Well,
than.
sometimes dang day muna sol three quarter.
No, xam nga
Nga sol high heel.
xam nga lan designer bi. Dafa xam nga sen yeen albe you are very pretty mo
Yes.
kana nene.
Yes.
But natu sun ko de def.
Dang day
They
not based
take
on
it
size.
according to your structure, your height.
moom Salit déglu moo la fi moom man suma kii sa création man ñaata yoon laa fi ñëw xaftaan bi nga xam ne maison ma ko ma mee ko
Te
No,
waaw.
no, no, astagfirullah.
ma mee ko
Aduna ñu lay
ma fii lay toog xoolal xaftaan tubéy fii lay em
Waaw.
fii lay em waaye duñ ko solati man tam boo ko solee mu em fii
Because mu nekk da.
so it's okay
Customer don't go.
So why have three quarter? So why have three quarter? Bora, you have to be very creative. I feel like come like you should start it from you. Nga indi haftan bu S. Come, you know we are evolving.
yeah
I think ne legi so le façon haftani instead of mu ega fini. Da nga wara wax ñew kat du mu
One thing, I tell me,
mu em sa
sorry,
o fini wa.
yes, kept you put off excuse me.
you start
Oh my or.
Wow.
Ta,
iPhone rek nga
sampa
am.
ma.
iPhone rek nga am.
No, no, du rek de. Tan
iPhone.
xaaral rek ma ngee ñëw rek. Am naa sant yàlla. Ma ngee ñëw.
Waaw.
Am na ñoo xam ne bii yeneen place njëkki kër la. Njëkki motor.
waaw yeah that's true
Mun nga wax lépp. Kon ba des sol. Alaaji
Wa
Bora.
lolu mom.
Yéen
Lolu mom ku wax
mu ne loolu la yi
nga sédé lu diga man depuis ma la xam ben tay.
Sol.
Sanselu nek.
waaw yàlla wi fo ka
Even though
kii
yene marché la leen nekk.
waaw lu ñëw mooy léegi change style maa yow léegi sol roba xoolal tey nga solo
Ibi mo ko xamee ben tay.
Waaw.
Sansé kat te dama ko toñ sa nekkul yene marché la dee sol yene mi bra.
waaye Salit
Waaye diwu moom.
waaye Moustapha sol
Foo fekk Bora mi ngi mboyo ak loo sant sa.
Yàlla man ku.
non waaye tey est-ce que passé na tubéy est-ce que passé na xoolal beneen style bi yéen xaaral mi yaa passé
Yow
xam naa ku ko passé mu
Bira naata jal.
passé de
Ndamira Serena Williams la min ka tennis player rek. Look at. Sorry, dia tennis player Serena Williams la mbamba.
Serena Williams.
Sally, how do I look?
You look fantabulous. You look eucharistic.
Look at me, I look amazing.
Ñaari ne mais ya ko ñamindoro. We are running out of the time. Mbe mo be konto na bring ko na pokato. Keri patula follower sol mil boko. Nsafo no mfala fankaso. Mfala pharmacie min keta binta konte jula sangaranga dol kay ma kutu. Mba tentula mba jayla seri Ablaye Chouane nge be tentu nge be jay. Momoron nen ka kacala moy birin jang fo dunia dawdande ni ñi ñon mo sita mbalu tentula mbalu jayla na kacalu milka folo milka sia ngal be tentu ngalu jay mbenna boss ba fa tentula mba jayla kuy kili doron konto ndiro kana sia do fanan si diam wato tatale kantu mbe samala kono sama kono finto abukadiya Gambia be damin say dula be jiol be lori wari ngalo ne mina dunna ka tapulo fanan nal ka tabu labo malal nsida woto ko
Baraka waate Sally yow tam ñu bàyyi la nga nuyoo ak sa soppe yi ak ñu laa
Waa
bëggee
ñu
ana Sally Sally mu ngi nii nuyoo wante la nag moom
Naka ngeen def nuyu naa leen di leen dalal si beneen episode tey moom topic bi dafa am solo Kassa. I'm excited for ñu dugg si topic bi because you know I feel like a lot has been happening lately and nit ñi seen boppa dinañ am interest si topic bi di nuyu képp koo xam ne dang dee bàyyi sa soxla si taan Badinya Kaacha foo munti nekk ñu ngi laa wax ne thank you so much nuyu suñ sponsors yi tamit di nuyu tamit Fatou di leen nuyu yow it Kassa ak Bora.
jërëjëf Sally Alh Bora nga konton diro seyndal bela mi mo be konton ka milialon ko mi be line oto kon ka nyamen doron Alh Bora nga dun Kaacha kono bari bi Sally be Kaacha min Kaacha la kuma ya to ba to Sally because nin ko Gambia Gambia kuma ya ta le
Tonya.
Gambia momo ko Gambia rek Gambia is important to us because we are Gambians Alh Bora bi la faka min kacha Alh Bora wala bi Gambia tanyati min ko Gambia tanya sani mang ko kelin kacha mitala different sector laso ngajele sama be kerine dolbe man tora kan sama be dol man tora kan ngajele ko fanan Alh Bora wol fanan be kolayare mbakele niaje mitano to different dulate dara dawoda fengol fanam be serre ngayel sama hono tani ni fanam bebe kolayare ne sali bi lafta ko wala kacha Gambia tanya binta fentula je ba bele kacha la nyata do mon fanam we have a segment bare ning kacha ta nyata do mon fanam be dunan na segment ko no Alh Bora nge bismillah ne bulay fulo kacha bunda bi Gambia tanya bi mbete medam na lafa ko la kacha
yalon alko Gambia tanya yalon Gambia manke saint bilon del ka fo Gambia doro momo ndi latino e ko le kumandi bila bari lunjamala tambita lunjamala fananketa andi lunjamala fanambe siloka yo ni nata jibe duniya dula dolto mol ka wuli nyami ike mirale la miro e ka lafa andi ka mirale ka koli lafa ke la yirwa lafa kata nyaado Gambia anene commencé ta lunun kata sila kendo la nina ta yirwala bar nina ta jibe sai Gambia boko lo doron simfa killing ninga simfa killing dan ta nyato simfa da fulan ka murun ko la ka arrière Gambia la baruwo ka retrograde le America fo nyami aka muru ko mane yo bari mine yo be sabu yalon ala daro ke la parete ala e daro kela ya harma dinga da ay sondomo dila ay kunkyan kela ay nya dila ay sufol dila ay balanjato dila sila même tuto kononto e telefona be fam makoyla ata ala fana ya tonyin timmandi nyim bunjal ni nyim fawle be ala la ka kitala tonya bar foto tonya bar sababu wala bela ya banko je nala sababu na sita drala sababu tinyata problemo ka kentele bulli kasa ndel camera mum korda nyimalo ni moto nyimma borindo wolam development to those are individual success and individual progress
yes
bornina taji be entirely yaji be entirely Gambia fa la balunya abe koma bakele bi
fam
ni yaji be kuja mala manke sama damman yalo sama ka banko wa nyarle
yes
iko ni ko ni nyata be lola fo somanda
ngamro wala nata ko leya ba
momo ko ni nyata suto e be lola fo somanda kula wax gudi danga taru dina har be suba
wa
fofu la deka bi dina xam sama ka bankole wanyar so Gambia ni sama entel wanyar le we are not here to criticize we are not here to mock we are not here to demote bar niaji be ko silol betata yalon dadaro kakel bar dadaro kina bar dadaro fona ni munenata e ka même for any development has a consequence
of course
molu ko fole but wo manke Gambia development yaje nde Gambia je dami yalo ko birin silol mandada ko nyolu mandada jiyo min bukalo nun satolu kono jiyo buka dun kordal mil kono birin silol dadata wo jiyo la kalo you know why there are no proper drainage
yes
Gambia bale so Gambia ba so le niaji be you look at the river Gambia you look at the Atlantic Ocean nim banko dollo de eka minke ka kanalo le sing ya nim ba fay nyoka masinka dio ni sama na ta dron dio be katala tayta tuba budu la dolto an advanced country in Africa the moment sama fenket dron you don't see buka dio fonta tar sato kon ni sila kanam de du fonkol ten du la de nori bari kajele nol kabonan dulalto ikabulo look at last time what happened to Burfoot Dam what mo ñu Mariana Silaba dio fami be katan British Siloma de sukita nka min fo mole fo contractor milika contracto dila ika contracto le nakariban fo dum kickback le wala ka soto je bambe ni karo le mo la cordal al ke boyndi al kafo ko silo la extension le be putalo sometimes mba mo la 4 lane 5 lane bar demolition ol keta dol koy me compensate mo la cordal parata silo manna nyaka wala wo silo fana ka lampolu lo ka penturo bonga ka fine bar nite silo dada ta mil nyanto silo use la jio min nyanta ka tambi policy nta bari la fensol be affecta ila bungul be tinyaka jio be loka janta ngaje biriye silol ma kordan min satol bi alo ko jio bukaloje e kan jio min beje do sato konte silol le sato soro sila jama bi ni sama tete ngin kalanol be ka fa lola le jio bukatambi no sai mun injina sifa le do ko ke mojuma le do ko ke yaro wala non ko mol nimbe moto ko mbe bor kan Gambia kon nga fo mole ko tonya we are joking Gambia no ko they are developing ni na tata loptanol fananto sama ko no nka malaria so sa sal kasia dulaka no ni na ta puta loptano dolto you look at the environment ina ta dulal jube akakero ko doron sai from home to ko kata mutuari one of the politicians ko some of the hospitals are death trap afoda mandia doron
it's true
ni afo mole ka kamfal but ibenya de nyindale until we are government and we are country we need to be honest and do justice to our conscience harma be sincere to yourself but niaji be Gambia is very sad ni nata na marshal konola domoro la ko hakil to be kandu munamu there is no proper sanitation ma for municipalities mantari la do kol keka ma for mantari la kol keka but things are very very dull kasa Gambia mantarta kan ni adal kan min be ko bi banko tanya bi fonsa kacha sama ko problemo de siari adum bi moto kendo be momo bulu bi la moto be tinyala kandu nyum moto mil be keden they are too sensitive nin jibe jito adun tale la masin be tinyala ni nata jibe from Gambia fonte bukalo milka fuelo li nati dan 99% la fuelo li mambetea milka fon li nati domoro li la fon mambeta ika latest kaje sabori ndino banko dolto minna you go to Senegal they have some of Senegal for la fuelo do for le Senegal have the best well Senegal di be la banko fon they are kind of western standard ika trial ika ko be kadal but Gambia has turned to be a dumping site of western ponko fen koto le be da danna pensifa belimina janna ika Gambele je moliye la laran mil kan tubabu du foy batata ndil kana janne ka camera lo mol kan ba fole tachingala ma garmela ika laran kotol natin kedi because mil kana tin tamal bile but what is wrong with Gambia Gambia bi niaji be jamela time tamantar mo criticize pa ndi I see huge difference jamela time and inside ma foy mantara katakan bay ko ba katakan ya kata kutukato la kay ko ba kataka alhamdulillah bar Gambia be koma bakele kasa e ka fa minna ko development o nga faale janni ka silol nim fonko lu dada ita min ka silol dada ila thinking wala nyanta develop la folo ike mira nyami wala nyanta develop ila jerinya wala nyanta develop i nyanta le fahamo ni londo soto janni be do ko ka barna banko nimman pata nyim fasa Roma because of kickback and who kotal contract ka award molma if one can look these people don't even deserve this job mol bi jana million ko si silol dadano Gambia di le engineer lo yes ka ye do ko di Gambia ndaka jakale ka Gambia no jakata engineering karan tubabu du nana fritonia no ni gania no le kantel la silol dada Gambian company bi jam munana wolte silo dada la fodu niadi Gambia no la itanyanta domoro min kala je to le keno la je andu niadi be ya da menene foreign company bay janne million ko italebe na nyin silo dada ka company dol bi je balas ni damnol karafi wol yakatal but before wol sila do birka silo dan di soto ko fominto beraji be ko da job is getting slow adimanta do ku kende kega ay contract ko tinyala e bayi barka sa Gambia lo banko to dami yalon ko nin planol nata ani nin do ko keta do ko ka kenyami is never compatible with the plan plano ka mi itanda nin do ko keta nyami is totally different ndel bitano nyadile nko ngolo bango nko ko sama nin sama bu ka ke Gambia you go to Guinea Conakry complete 9 months sama be kala you go to Sierra Leone Nigeria bladol bije Gabon ñol tik forest be dami sama man ke Gambia nin to ko mole sama
it's just for 3 months
not ni mon ka ko sama le keta Gambia itam ya le sama almost kata for
and this year's rainy season August rek mo nek and you can and August you can count the number of times rain happens
structure banko do ku plan wala felta baro kanata
I think yemin for wala because milka doku wala male kamin doku because nibe doku kale fo yara ne ko nyim mano ni nyin lajan tay yani ko sai ite do ko la foite ite ma imagine karamba imano so sai ni samanata ko sai tilikando ite woda malaji because ni do ko la that's what I'm saying so yin ta ka cross le yalong nin silo Jobe ta nyaadi le ni sama fana nata nyulbe kala nyaadi le jobe ta nyaadi le sa jobe mo limbe man toro ko modol jibe la bitikol fanko do silo kan jobe kanale jobe kaloje yeah that's what I'm saying jobe kanale pa do ko so that's mean ko ye silo do ku nyame am nyen nakata wo nyame
there's no structure what pare ligay yakam tela once because the OIC was approaching so they just have to fast
track. It's not only this OIC
yeah many other roads but
where roads in fact
you know, like Nolan go ahead. Starting me, you know, topic is very, very interesting because we're talking about Gambia as a whole, and in every other developing country, Gambia is termed as a middle-low income country, which is very sad as a nation because if you look at the population, I think Gambia should have passed the way it is today because you look at our neighboring countries, even though they are developing countries as well, but at least amna areas you have there is standard. Understand? Unlike Gambia, you cannot actually mention a place where you can say this place is actually standard in Gambia. Amna all the other standard infrastructures like other countries in Gambia. I'm not like Senegal. So they made Dakar. There are certain places you wonder if you are in Senegal because you know the way it's constructed, the beauty there. You know, Gambia, we heavily depend on agriculture and tourism, and we all know how those two we depend on are in Gambia. Agriculture, tourism, it's very, very poor. Tourism in Gambia now, I hardly see white people in Gambia. And even if you see them, they hardly even sleep in 5-star hotels. Most of them legi, then air, then smart. Ecologists like them.
White people both is for tourists like.
Or you them all these local guest house. Understand? By Tonyo, you know white toilet, probably it's a topic for another day. But we're talking about the tourist industry, how bad it is to show you. Yeah. No, I'm not saying. I'm saying to Babisi Boba. This tourist industry. You know, I can remember when I started at Kirfatu, most of the things I used to do is Dempsey Airport, we welcome tourists, you know, Gambia. Like Manlegi, I hardly sit in my house. Madega aeroplane passing on the air, on the
I'm not Sally.
Gambia airspace.
Semester Avenue.
Yes.
The Lamusa Gisanunge interview tourists.
Semester Gambia. You know, so what I'm trying to say is, I don't know what is going on in the country lately, but it's getting worse. Understand nga time tourist industry dinga talk sanga digis plane yange jabante legi you hardly hear aeroplane passing. I man fatena sa legi aeroplane nakala they sound here in Gambia. Number one. Number two, when it comes to agriculture, we heavily depend on groundnut. Understand nga it's our main cash crop fini. But you hardly even see groundnut now in Gambia. So that tells you the basic things you have to focus on in to help develop the country. You know, it's even lacking, talk less of certain things. Gambia depend on UN and EU on public funds and stuff like that. And I feel
loans and
exactly. And I feel that we should do away from that. Any country you want to develop, you have to stay away from loan. Because at the end of the day, danko dey fay with huge tax. Understand nga? Te nung ko daw sa luñ nekk di gis ni legi. When it comes to infrastructure, Kassa, we're lacking behind. When it comes to healthcare, Gambia, we all know. When it comes to education, but bobu no moma dey gina bobu mo dey gina daw sama yaram Kassa because you know like education is one of the most important things that supports any developing country because you need like-minded, sound-minded people ñoo xamne xam nga ñoy take over after new transit because ñu nekk fi right now duñ continue the America for the rest of their life. You know, another set of people are going to come and seeing the way things are. We're already struggling. So if you look at it, ñi wara ñew take over the next generation, are they even prepared? Those days, this time, at least I don't foresee what is yet to come. Xam nga ñeneen ñi nga xam ne dañ graduate ñu ngi graduate with flying colors ñu yóbbu leen dem study yeneen dëkk yi ñu dem jàng engineering ñu dem jàng all this things. But léegi da nga gis ne comme Gambia léegi am na yenn project you dee am fini so you have to outsource indi foreigners ñu ñëw ñu liggéey the likes of taf su dee Sampa Kirami most of ñu dee Sampa Kirami Ghanaian leen Cameroonian, Nigerian. So what happens to Gambia? That means they come people are going to school, soon graduate. What do they come out with? Everybody want to become a lawyer. Everybody want to do business management. Everybody want to do IT. You know, can buku ta challenge sa boba nga def course yo hamne. At the end of the day, like if we're talking about development in Gambia, you hold a very beautiful infrastructure. You know, Gambia and Moko Sampa. But most of these beautiful infrastructures, if it's not Chinese, so I'm Indian, it's Senegalese, or it's Nigerian, or it's other people.
Majority of them are
understand. So that shows you what is happening in the Gambia, what is really happening. Yeah. It's high time we sit and we consider and think about some of the things that are happening and how do we find a solution to it, because it's very, very sad. You know, man mom rainy season, so I don't like to talk about that thing because Lolo has been here and it's always going to be here. And the way things are going, I don't see a solution to it. You know, number one. Number two, high crime rate in Gambia. You know, every day, things are happening and nothing has been done. The family come fini misplaced priority more fineka. Come you hamne you len wara focus on. We barely focus on those things. You hamne necessary would you know lende gena the hamga take serious and I feel like people need to be very, very careful the type of leaders they select. Gambia lena la said look, you know, nunde select a leader. It's based on ki hamga nyo joge si benedika or let's just give this guy a chance. Yala more techniques si plus ak you know mindset yo lañ wara am pour change nañ leen bay yala mi ngi tok si besam di toporo soxlam understand nga. People need to be logical. People need to start thinking outside of the box. Who are you given the role of leadership? Ñoy koko soko joxe the role. Who are the people behind it? We vet them, we assess them, we make sure these are qualified people. They have the technical know-how, they have the knowledge, they have all the capacity to run a country. But look at what is happening right now. Sector board them kasa, it's failing. Sector board them agriculture mom tela ginagraw. Nga dem healthcare bi danga rang lopitan suba bu gudi garab do gis doctor. Nga dem nakalen ko doy sa si yoni infrastructure bi. Gambia man yena say dafa dé jaxal dama dé round dama dé
ñu la nga né nga dem ñu la né heart problem nga fekk mari ré nga am
you know it's like wrong diagnosis everywhere nga joggé Gambia yena area si nga dawal sa moto nga start from let's say Westfield nga dem bo ay bori Brikama do dé gis kasa lo dé gis moy buildings yu sona yoon baangi xat potholes everywhere Mbaliti everywhere. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't understand. You know, I feel like, I don't know, they hold soon in neighboring countries. And Ninga Hamne, Nyom departments, they have means to travel. Because, man, anytime I travel, I learn new things. I see new things. I get so excited now. Oh, wow. So, how many of these things are existing? I have the finance. I have the means. I would want to do the same thing for myself in my house or my area or something like that. So I feel like if you are working in the government, you have means traveling outside. You should be able to be seeing certain things. Even if you don't have the means. They are podium. You know, and advise president or somebody else. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? Well, Senegal. I trains Senegal. So many beautiful infrastructures. You have come feel Gambia enjoy. Yange daw dem Senegal. So dem Senegal. Yange daw dem yenen dika in Nigeria. You know, you have people coming to the Gambia and they tell you like, oh, you know, when I went to Nigeria, there was this guy who was asking me, Nakala fashion industry in Gambia. No, don't ask me that state. I was in Abuja. Don't. Merlo Castillo, Alh Bora. What's your Balama and Manginem on my degree or somewhere like that. You know, the guy wanted to explore the fashion industry in Gambia. You know, and he told me, "Come, how is the fashion industry? The Pabuga Nyofini, mom expand Ghana." Is it Mali or Togo? I think Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire. And he wanted to explore. Sadly, he's a Nigerian guy. He doesn't even know Gambia, number one, to begin with. I had to start showing him Gambia, Simapi, show him some videos and stuff. And sadly, I don't think he thinks business and be munna thrive here in Gambia based on when the population. First of all, population in Gambia be dafa ndaw. Number one, there are certain brands so called jai fini. It's not everybody that can afford it because of the cost. Number two, again, like fashion industry is very, very slow. Then a year like for the fashion week in Gambia, and it's not even existing any. Even if it's existing, mel would come no mel on time. So you tell yourself, we are lacking in so many ways, and I think we need to do better. Dika bi bari na wax bu sew, dika bi bari na iñanante, dika bi bari na as long as you are not part of this society or you're not part of this party or you're not part of this group, you are not interested. There are so many things happening and it's rather unfortunate ne xam nga.
Yeah, sali jërëjëf Alh Bora albe diam okuma ya bakale ngala ali abe fon fole. So mbe min fola do Alh Bora comme min fo doron Alh Bora because tonya ni ko man sakunda ye Gambia jele every sector min be bajam dula mbe bajam abe mo so do mi yalon ko mo le responsible tala you understand comme Bora ya fal dia mo ko nyamen doron mi tata mo kilim bondinam from anybody inata yo lon bije mi yalon ko amanyin karang you understand le amalong nyim ko kata yamen. So if I expect for wodula, let's say for example let's say health ye mo fina mi ya long ko among health from kara amalong from we could drip from table ko yamen. So I expect ko health sector nying abitala fatala obviously I feel
do fa be ja drip kara.
You understand?
No health minister.
So you understand?
Administration or
Comme salia fo ala diamo kono yalo leader ni I think ni natana ni left banko yeta amanke nyonya kono jibeti yana tale ka fuko salimun badi ngolati Alh Bora mun badi ngolati yana sale wala kabindum politiko kono saliyem fasale yana sale so sai min tata fonketa mansati nyenta kanyim place kare sikale pour ka to to ma girim sali it doesn't work man sakunda buka tama wonyama man sakunda buka tama wonyama so yagel banko yo kerek Alh Bora banko nyin abukatano aka kolele pour banko nyetano because ika molle ke je million ko let's say because je mo chama dumurol jibe comme Bora fa diamo kono million ko ika dunnan na banko kan yana sale ika tasu makalo fonto to million ko let's say they are selling it $95 yana lum kile de ko we are selling it for $15 obviously yalo ko to a month pour dumuro pre expire so do we have to eat that or we don't have to eat that?
We don't.
You know, the whole being in the trust because I understand time of me along is 1 month money na ka domo.
But you
understand?
So don't come drink san. Nganya nenka I price me papa jita for the next 2 months abe penkela ngada kala. Nka are you crazy?
Yeah. So that's what I'm
saying. You should throw all this stuff.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah, because nina ka dumurola fanala tunya ngam man salon di jele but man sabe sirine pour atodum fango nying mo ay mobe ke la position sali mi ko you have mayors you understand yeah atodum fango ye dula department mol be jele mi ko they responsible you understand wala tinna ko ya yele nimma nying politico inte coming for it nim politico nata less politics because politics is every 5 years right 5 years like a political I think every 5 years if I'm not wrong every 5 years like ake so inte what I'm saying inte ka nim politico nata anga politico landim na karola so let's say for example mimbe ta kan Gambia jang okay man sa be loading because I think another mayors will be inside and you are not any man party killing you think that banko nyimbe ta fa atisala because it be place o minto you are a mayor for it ni man sa se bulo la nyoka ale do ko ke ale development ko look at Birikama
yes
Birikama marse kono jibabe nyamente
so you know exactly so
you know ko mimbeje woda madam ato problem o solve no fani man sa kunda se nana ye bulo ke nyoko no tending ye do ko ke
I think the idea they have is when it comes to election area bini duñ they vote, so we're not going to develop that area.
Bora, let me learn. Let's put nika min for it. Anga anga politiko ngala ndi karala. Ya understand? Nim banku do ko sita nga nyal bidi bar ntol Gambia muntuma leng mbol bundi lang kunkono. Muntuma leng bo mindset ol be bon lang kunkono. Nim politiko nada anga politik. You understand? No, just not 1 year. I'm not politics. 1 year for Seattle, just 6 months. I'm politics. For 5 months.
Yes.
I'm not politics. Maybe for a mobile, kumo. But in another for banku do kola. You understand? Ngani body yal, nyin teria ka fol, nyin political, nyi be landi ka foko, nyin lota nye. You know, you understand? I mol nenya, I mol fasa nye. So nyin taka plaso dia marilal. Banku nere titala. Banko ntika ngaje Gambia la jam you understand mayor you understand inim man sakunda mantara jawabi je inim man sakunda mantara do ko la ibuke bulo la nyoka e do ko
makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense. So Gambia wo banko nyin abita mo nyato nyaadi le because Gambia jan sante ka minje sali ha mi yalan ko mine Gambia tinya is politics.
Yes.
Hani diam to political more be political you understand more we that they don't even discuss things that me along ko abena banko samola nyato nobody discuss about that.
Yes.
All these leaders me along ko ibe kamune fo is politics ndika ko ni political nata me along ko be do kola. Let's say I be do kola Minister of Education, you are working at health and other places they agriculture wol dal man la ko political kono you understand wol there just to serve banko ni you understand they deliver good for Gambians.
Yes.
You understand? But it only political man naka nyoso to nyola. But Gambia lo ngaje ko will be a dokul kala nyola. So ni political radil be keri yo je be sirinje. Let's say for example, it minister let's say health and in education, they are important and they important. Those
one of
are
the
very,
major
very important. So those two, if you see them traveling, political be caring, they're going to be political no. So when are you guys going to have time for Gambians?
Yes.
When?
Yes.
Because ninko health ning atodum fango muna nanko ko health ning education is important because sali niya dan sai education is very important because nimman karang ya na sanle karang le ka mo futandi no la doto yekino
yes, you have to be healthy and
you understand how long
educated.
It's important because ala mobi fana ke karanga dulgi jani man karang sali bari ita le ka michol ke you understand ita dulgi je fay karang tale but still they went to do michol because mobi de kala no ka si man sakunda ka do ko ke you understand bari ngang hakilol to nyim place ul fana because ni nata nang health fana mo le bi je min yalon ko isasata ibe sasaring you understand those people need you understand if you need to communicate with your people you don't even have to have time for these political things you know you will be able to but ni make everybody their own interest mo ba flo ko ha ni man ta nyina they will serve me so yagal ni mentality ni ma nyim bundin kun kono banko ne to develop la yan sale mbe nyim fokante ni ma nyim be bundi nga nyim politico be bundi fay Sénégal nga political ning election keta mo be do poke you know kana political discourse yan sa funi politique time o sita mo be lolay lu yan sale mo lafta yello ibe campagne mo campagne ite yela carte fay peacefully ibe carte fay mo lota salam mo be jay continue salam yan sale ngana do poke bari nimmo ke nyim banko kan hani banku dola titala let's say for example
Senegal like man I always like to use reference Senegal
let's say for example Sally when these people come I'm going to even call their names Sonko and Chamai okay they have their political party but near the political party la major more beje miya lonko e beje you political party you let ya maintain it's going but nana the put place ola they don't imol atodum fong imol
yes
ye mol na fe minya lonko they can do it they're competent to do it yo mol na fe nanje and wole ka banko sambanyato although wole ka banko fisende ay tan look at Senegal afisa abita be do kola ni political
Senegal do they am place fek amulo the required documents before they employ you to before you hold a certain position you have to vet you and vet you and vet you.
I think it's high time for now you understand the National Assembly people they should take a step you understand ni civil for
mom duga na fo xamne mo gëna man dem taxaw pour National Assembly
why lima nek di wax
those people that we say what else
lima nek di wax sali moy National Assembly people ñooñu nonu ñoo dee bills yi ñoo ko dee pass understand nga ñoo dee ne moo tax ma ne those people xam nañ naka la fa dee taajoo fii Gambia ñun ñëpp xam nañ waaye warut a nekk noonu understand nga ñoo war a jël understand nga ñu dugal loi boo xam ne noonu la moo demee balaa nga nekk ministre nekkul ne sa political party bi ngay jëlee ministre di ko ñëw teg fii o sa xarit la
I've observed something
warloo ñoo jël si kasa boo xam ne kasa nga ne moom ngaa dem teg si
I've observed something
nga def ko minister of education nga xam ne
well let me just quickly say something I'm not going to say much I'm just going to say what I observe si lu mu nekk di wax nii most of ñi nga xam ne they're educated in Gambia they don't like to hold government positions most of them they like to work with NGOs or work with international organizations because they feel like they pay more and also you get to stay away from all this government drama because there was a time where Watson Gambia posted a lady who was very, very educated. He was working for, I don't know if it was GRA, I don't know, Bena Plus, but she was going through a lot of challenges because most of those people were intimidated because she's educated, number one. Yes. You feel like you have been working there for 20 years or for 15 years. You did it. You indi ko xamne koku nonu mu ngi ñew 2 months ago but because mom dafa jang yow jangulo most of these people they ñu ngi yaga some of these positions buñ leen don employ xamuñ ton dara but because they have worked there for so long they don't even want to go and invest more on themselves by going back to school them yok as education yow yaangi everyday yaangi ew so ñewé nga jëna mburo sauce ci koñ yi ñoo tok ci sa table bi té sa téléphone browse ba 5 jot nga wacca nga ñibi so they employed somebody ko xamne mu ngi janga am PhD or whatever degree bu mu am koko ñew fofu non you guys are intimidated ne ki mu ngi leen ñew wax sen liggéey because koko daf la challenge. If I ask you to go and do something, you come and bring linga hamne. I don't understand it. I'm gonna have to challenge you. Exactly. That means you this position you are holding. You don't even know what you are doing. You sakal koko pehe. You ne koko non every day. So they ñew def day gis ay téré ci tabolam bi safara ni na ñele su duggé ci office bi yaramam bi tanga su ñibé mu wër su ñëwé at some point you will leave. Duma dem janga ma ñëw ma ñu employ ma place ngeen bëgg ma ray. So everybody is abandoning the
mentality because lila lañ dé in Africa suñ mentality biñ amé ni suñ ko amé wuté suñ ko bayé wuté ñu yéné ko tek suuf dëkk bi du dem kanam ñu sonal suñ bop rek nekk fi another 100 years dëkk bi du dem kanam. That's it, Bora. Ila diamo be nya.
Ngamera la diamo. Ndaka dulala soto dami yalon ko I always take my point. I see danga jelo ko. Ila CEO nene ala resignation nota janna ayatenda. I see. Min lamin sane be botala interview jube la jan. Gambia di umalla fi mo kendo la mi yalon ko nanata pala soto. Damil yalon koy bukar suñarol lin corruption le kala je e malla fi mo sobe wala lamin sale la interview jube OIC bira set up ta Gambia jang fund accumulation atay he was number 1 in it ma fo ka tele ya beke bari ya kala jande fari sainta afala interview ay memfo social security manjang Muhammad manjang ay Gambia la social security birinyu coalition government nata e mawula corruption le tarije ay mo tarje mi yalo ko gadino la babul fegal la babul ko social security kata hijol leke e ka stipend ta ka mol kata maka ay kudama ay social security ayela income la fa ayela yamune ke manjanda mamboje ni aje Gambia dil kakara e ka bori Gambia palaso ma ni na ta jag
e malla fi mintilin
ali sodo mandinde ngal bulal al biamu talati ale Gambia dil ka wuli ka Gambia dil kele iba kelele bi ya ke sama ya ke sinende tonya ni na ka follow ko aka mama kandele support aka lawyer double support karanna ba degree be min bula pareta banko do kula wodata politiko to katulori mo le dia mola mo time soto dol ba fala te kun do kudla hasta jele abe oba undermine kan pour mol sa to dia alafta lolale ya approach la ka tambindi alimbe to nyala fola kominto birkama memfo kasa local government e kanye chairmanul milni nyum fenkol mil be fote mansa kundale be politiko bondile ni tema they don't have any problem with government alna tonya ko nyoy yamoy local government molle e karto faya ya sita ja keta chairmanot abe do kola ni boli nya fitala ndete keno la the people chairman again ngana ke the whistleblower of the president inte to keno la
Never.
pala so le bente bul mi alon ko mo le karto fanya have to go back to those people and deliver because they voted for me yamwe mo nyanta fatala nyin councilor ni nyin chairman oli ba kata kanne ndete development on natila na tundo kan al kaparante al kapo the development has to be handed over to the santo pour to the ID wala mto keno la and every country support
But I did not say that.
and meta for the
No, I didn't. What he's saying is right, actually.
Yes, right. But what I'm saying
no,
let me just make this clear. What I'm saying for ñoom dañ war a liggéey.
No, we still allow like I do what we understand what he's saying.
Okay.
Understand that.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Kassa, they are ready to work with government.
Yes.
Inenda ku clean lona. They are from oppositions. And the mole karto fayi. Don't see them because they are opposition now. You
I think that they have to, that competition needs to. Yeah.
Kassa, inenda ka ku clean lo. Bi ninda lota binda bora ndelo president danko burfutu be. Nda penkelale because mole man karto fayi burfutu. But aketa nya mo 300 people are karto fayi burfutu. Ala ya ni lota ala nyatilo la nada accountability kela nya ba fula mune you are the president of the even those people mili man karto ke
Yes.
itele be mo be marakan inanta ko ku kiline understand if mo mili be west coast dol bi they voted for ruling party ben sudara mo dol bi karto fay man sakundale fo min bebe KMC UDP lomba min bebe KMC GDC lomba mbe tonya la fola nyoy banko dol fal bije dula dol fal bije opposition they work with government but government na kala tentacle taka spread ye invite them because you are bigger than them you are bigger than them if kumandi ni do poke ni political data because now it's national interest hani mu deputy tibota badibu barni be national assembly you are there for the entire Gambia nyendula le nyanta ka understand and it any more there be yemim for wala nyanta ka ke but the chairmen are ready to work with government but itoko ndanga na party obula and mol fa o party o mol ya fa ente o party o la kan tete dulato man sakunda nyanta dulato ni understand ko opposition ya is never a crime akakina le banko kadia opposition la kakina banko kadival why because ika government ne yita don di silo kan ya itandi ko banko ma opposition sota man betela natar ko ila criticism ta constructive nko la foy bar Gambia lon banko te dami yalon ko if you are not a ruling party chairman you go neyman cross carpet imam pege ngamune jidang nga chairman no jidang ntamantar politique la you went through the opposition biritata je suit their loyalty what happens na haji tije bari manna dilibalo ni ber region to you are not there for any opportunity hani
all about man li ma wax rek mooy xaw na
You are still asking voice. Yeah.
just say yes. So then I tell you they say yes. Can you guys check?
How
that?
loud is Bora?
Can you guys check? So gis nga Sally man li ma wax rek mooy lii yëpp gis nga comme Bora li moo wax. understand nga yëpp benn la. Bora li moo wax li ma wax yëpp benn la man li ma wax rek waaw yëpp man understand naa ne ñu ñëpp ñu ngi si benn mbuus man li ma wax rek mooy waaw man li ma wax mooy gis nga lii yëpp after all politique woo ban façon politique gis nga politique bii moom lañ war a teg su ñu def loxo yi nii understand li mu wax dëgg la tamit waaw li mu wax dëgg la ku am doole moo war a ñëw approach ñu liggéey understand nga li mu wax tamit I agree on that part understand nga that is perfect understand nga so loolu laa nekk di wax so this is our problem understand nga gis nga ñun problème bii suñ ko génnee wut
ma xam nga leen ak Kassa laa
suñ génnee wut problème bii dëkk bi du munta dem kanam Sally no matter lañ fi dem even su fekkee ne bés bu nekka dañoo nekka di wax problème bi lii mooy problème bi soo léegi problème bii naka la moo génnee si biir dëkk bi
man xam nga la laa foog Kassa
waaw
first of all Gambia am na benn problème because gis nga this time of buñ doon jaay assets si Yaya Jammeh if you look at most of the people that did the purchase, most of them were business owners. I feel like if any government have a lot of relationship with business owners, always that they make a problem. In a sense where most of these business owners, when they, or let's say you are working in the government and you have a business, understand nga? Pour nga buga yene ñu génne ko fii daf dee nekk a problem. Because yow li nga bëgg mooy or let's say I'm not saying this is what is happening. I'm just assuming like you're running a country and you are doing partnership with business owners. Most of these business owners, Kassa, it's always going to be a problem. Or business owners, you invest si yow si li nga nekk di def. Understand nga? It's going to be a problem pour yene ñu jógee fi. Because da nga gis ne yena certain development dafa nekk a problem. Okay, let's say, for instance, I'm giving you an example of oil company. I'm not mentioning names. I'm just saying, I'm giving you an example of oil company. If an oil company owner is investing see government, it's always going to be a problem for essence mu yomba si dika. Because nga gis ne kooku noonu mu ngi invest in government bi naka lañ ko doyee sa tey su nit ñi nekk di complain ne essence dafa cher that same government du mun a ñëw mu génn mu ne company boobu noonu wàññil essence because essence bi dafa cher pour population bi understand nga because ku la abal but fu ko neex ngay xool so comme I feel like we find ourselves in a place where I think ne loolu tamit bokk na si problème bi lu tax Gambia pour mu dem as a nation is going to be difficult because dëkk bi dafa jaxasoo dëkk bi dafa mel ni comme ñu toog si higher ranks yi as long as ñoom ñu ngi okay understand nga
their family is
okay waaw
they're good to go
buggu ñoo lijjante leneen understand nga so da nga gis ne comme ça pour ñu employé nit boo xam ne wóor na la ne kooku su ñëwee most of lu moo def is going to favor the citizens more than them as position holders. It's going to be very difficult for ñu recruit kooku noonu so they are always going to make sure ne within our circle, whoever we are bringing always have to be ready to do whatever that suits us. Law has some interest than the interest of the nation. So as long as Guinea will know, I think that first of all, the leader we select the matter. And after we select Kukuno, guide reform in all sectors. In the keep of harness, when you will, don't call it to move. Understand? Wow, that's what I call constitution. Understand? Benen parti muy ñëw fii nii. So benen parti buy ñëw fii nii. Naka lañ ko defee su kooku winee amatut ay nga toog nga ne Samba moo fi nekkoon pour na ne Samba amul dara nga bàyyi foofu noonu Samba understand? Recruit new people in the sector ñoo xam ne education sa Kassa daf dee advance technology daf dee advance in like everything daf dee advance. Mënul ñoo nekk léegi di use computer ngay employ koo xam ne pen ak paper la moo jël di dina data loolu noonu dafa xeewi understand bring people that know how to take care of the country, you run the country. Man, do my day again, and finish the office. Before more like then later, because apparently everything was on the paper and pen. Then I them see in the office with badges and still file like this. You should again they said file because I mean people you have the other computers are not for this. Pen and paper, people like so incident happening. You type if you get it everything you know like you advance get us wow. You know but like I don't even get it like this country.
Kassa
You don't know what the problem is. The problem is Gambia that Gumbo Mode G2 How my head model, I don't know how they say it.
Alh Bora Yajele ntendo batao batakono yajele president Africa kono president ka banko runda according to the attitude and jaji ko da nyanga ndama sakko banko banko jamano jamani Gambia no malak 99% of Gambia no malak sakilin badia. Ni amira kunun ko Republic di ai skandalo min bi kana ai. Republic ye tuta benda pala ka kale ke ni na min ke ni ka ben. Ni mo na al pala nya ko bi ke ko pala. Ite miro was skandal tipo har ma di ke so de kanji taw ko ko ni. Al Qur'ano bi Bible de ka mon talo ke kan pala ko. What corruption people cannot be one of the most sensitive institutions of our country. We are not determine the leadership of this country until finalized. Such corruption cannot go up. What cheaper, what malpractices the most. I see no vanity. Gambia on Bangkok. The people can be having their family get a protest after during your protest they detain.
Detain based on what?
Insanity. Yeah.
Detain university holder you know, like who are you at the end of the day?
Only one minister local government, former minister, local government and land. Munana wakata ni people. The fishery and scandal what again. Bamba Banda will charge the generation and not a presidential probability for Tomati. But how many allegations on the people are done? Republic here told people to done. Some people are still working in the street. Gambia Katano Michael Sanford Senator more to America. Among more for America. So 4 years be young so Tangible. You're not going to chemical. I mean 120 years. Million of name will find more detail. Some are still receiving our country money. They are working in the street. The money they are doing no direct. Hey, no matter kunda yala no problem. What is not street. But how Batanya the Banco Sambo the Foliarin, Nago Yama, Toronto is carrying for it. Hey, we come a lot of Sonia to the Pona Itandida. Minima thing I live to Watamatic, I live politics. But Gambia and Banco the million for the struggle for the freedom of this country today they become laughing stock. Million for what can happen in Banco can be there and employed. In the program for going up in way. But Gambia Mata can be a Mata who can come. You not being a paid gap, you not being a Mata, but who Mina by the Pandemic development of Tobacco, they challenge Tonga. They challenge Tonga. You are the challenge in Atela Banco develop. Gambia for the small gold for a fun and you will belong in Tinoga. You will see more than Jamba, Lola, for Tanya to do that. It is just another.
Who's selling those lands?
No, but
Somebody is selling it.
who is selling those lands? Sally, Ndefa on the Corda Tanke, Mandafa, and Jamam Betea. Dakotron Puriafa, Sudiata Sera Kundalela, Asudiata Bandunella, not Jesam. I don't believe me a wapi, it's a mere Kodo Samba. Yet believe because if I look at Jamam Betea, but because of the price is cheap, at the Sera Kundale team. So that's for them the Yamana, don't Pana, Yellow Pana, natural Ponko Bigele, natural calamity fanam bije. But some problems are human caused. Mol fan ko problem mol cause. Dol bije jiyo be lori la sap ela pordal kon. Dol fan ko dol be sirin dan dami dante sidulat. Birin nunte fan ya dol bije fa ya foyle. Al kana sida dol sitaje. Al kana sida dol sitaje woni non nin kol ketal. Wol fanan mbol fanan diamundilal. But nin nata ka to nyafo. Banko la problème o dol fanan bije 99 fonko ni nyaji be. Na mansakunda mantari mako e kambake jamela ni aseto sol min beke fo manta molu to fo jam e ka gambele ja one businessman ni ba fla etele be berona fla jam etele be nyem nat la jam ngasimenti isulu ji janne we are not gonna mention names of people but banko mbera hakko be jam anu yemin folom jang momo ka mansakunda so dala so la lon ka aka kemele tabu businessman on Rollins ma fa min ke gana moya ki jang is wrong but Jojo Rollins birana tatar gana tinyata lako businessman on le gana damage ay loi de tamandi kam butun fa loi correct fa man correct nda manta man la fi ngafa bar businessman si fal be Gambia jang ni pareta jang ibe sukurol bondila ibe fewl bondila ibe fankela ko itellum annabiyum molti albe ala tarraje you cannot be taking millions from poor taxpayers at the end of the day albe mod fala Allah for that the sharing Allah
government will say nothing because there's a relationship between them
andum be boy an niaji be tam Gambia politique tan ñinti hani ñu motol mi yebe sanda ñu OIC amanna fa soto 2-3 days isulum aleta ni moto bal be sa we loptan jolle de dada we education ne agriculture ku jolle samba dani health facility but wo moto
every corner mass education every corner borro nga gis fa upper basic lower basic nursery and all of them can hamut say la lañu janga you know like mass promotion pass law move the next chapter come because we're looking for money at the end of the day it's business lolu mo fi nek di happen. And also I want us to talk about something trending right now which is the unlawful arrest yu nek di happen in Gambia bi fi Kassa. I think it's high time we need to talk about this because you cannot just hold a position nga fokk ne yow ya nek yalla. At the end of the day people need to rethink understand nga jamono yaay jame bi gisoon nañ fi ñi nga xamne they have that lifestyle because ñom ñu ngi they are holding a certain position kula wane nanga def sa nga ne ko arrest the person. I feel that the unlawful arrest that is happening, it's getting out of hand and people need to really talk about it because somebody cannot just say we are lawful we are lawful like arrest because of what you feel that he's challenging you. At the end of the day if you cannot if you cannot enjoy the heat of the kitchen, you look up where you march out. Understand? You cannot hold certain positions. You're above the law. Somebody cannot talk to you anyhow, or somebody should not say. If the person does not insult you, if the person does not abuse you physically, or the person is a threat to you at that particular moment, assault, you have no right to just feel that you have to. First of all, man, this leader of my mate, Kassa. You understand? Gambia, you get talk, you get set and law have them in this country. They can be dumb. As long as you are not affected, you are not bothered. Until Mudalsa family, we all need to join hands as Gambians and stop all this unlawful youth arrest. You cannot give somebody permit to go and protest only for the person to just say they are lawful. You feel like you want to arrest them. And these new recruits, did they even graduate from school?
No, I don't blame them.
The way these people are behaving, they are like nursery school students. Understand? I toys, you are the remote. PlayStation, you are playing them, you are running like.
I'm coming. Me and Jahal Ninkobe, okay? But I don't. Man understand no legi Gambia Alh Bora ante man Gambia ma understand ko thing. But I think youths, okay, they have right, okay, gena lu len naxari sen biir xol ñu protest ko peacefully, okay, ñu gena dem sen yoon. But man lama nekk di wax gis nga lan lañ nekk di entertain fii, okay, the youths yi ñu ne dañ am lu len naxari, okay, li nga xam ne jaarut yoon pura loolu la def sali Alh Bora mbam ñinin karo minna fu you soli man right soto ban kata puran kol fu ñu puran kol jumalle ke jo
man they need to stop employ all educated police officers
ha mbatu ngana re ngala ni fede nombatu Bora mbatu fulo kana na auto ko the meaning of pura don't come to that ha mbatu banana, okay? So until pay a tax jole, okay? We all taxpayers. Until pay a tax jole, we have right. Ning pura mingin taka salia. Ñom dañ wara génn ci dañ wara génn ci xalé luñ la té génn ci len ngeen ñew taxaw ngeen wax ak ñun xana xalé lan lañ amé pax lañ amé wala fetel lañ amé wuñ tous amé wuñ dara so man I think that why man dama def ñi dañ bëgg dugal seen bop rek because yeen xalé dañ ñew dañ bëgg wax ak yeen okay génn ci len just 1 minute ngeen génn ci ak ñun
all guys first of all ñu ngi tok di brown yow nga dem liggéey nga yow nga ne nga dem pour
no but I don't think that one is true
no gis nañ ko
pour am free connections lañ lay jox ci tamit
we know that we saw people grab and we saw them
so léegi yeen
manhandling people it is not right
so léegi mi mbëggee rek
dama lu ma yaar dafa ne óor ne yow yaa ngi sol uniforme moo tax de waaye soo solutoon uniforme yow ak nga manhandling si koñ bi rek yaa ngi mel ni spaghetti nañ la téye dóor la wóor la ba nga mooka si mbeera bi foofu noonu
man li ma
so because yaa ngi sol uniforme nga foog ne yow yaa
ba pare fii dañoo investigate dara comme Bora ni mu ko waxee yow yaa ngi gis ne lii is corruption lii is sàcca ok yéen doo leen dem arrest ñooñu noonu ñaata nit ñoom lañ wax fi understand nga ñu ngi rey ay nit ñu ngi tëdda dem tëdda seen nelaw ñu ngi fi def ay wax yu garaaw ñu ngi ko wax si biir dëkk bi at the end of the day lan moo xew dara jotul leen ñu ngi dem toog waaye ñii mi nga xam ne dañ génna ñu ne ñoom they are taxpayers Gambian lañ dañ am right pour wax ñu génna lii lañ wax génna si leen ngeen waxaa ñun ngeen di doole waxaa ñun ngeen arrest leen Gambia bi léegi sali ñun lan la ñoo wax lan la ñoo jëm what is the problem
Kassa ya laftana la demanding about this no yalo e ben solo demanding
boy
Carole ke you still talking laftana la this we are at a stage where we are ko shy no yalo ndaka daninje momonding you have right to your opinion
yes
but Gambia nga fo mo len ko milka protestal fam ka fo mimmu nimmo protesto dunia da demonstration of peaceful assembly and fundamental human right aya expressly na constitution of na ya foloko right to expression ya right totally as a citizen ila feeling you wala isila you don't express no peaceful protest kakele mimbe keri yo la kaytol muta yaytandi ko nina mun na dawti lafta kana problemo lafta nga fale muna kinal fana mandiliba muna kinal fana memnge anyanta kala wala nyama bawo Gambia ñu 1997 constitution o ñi constitution o mi koy ba fayla constitution o mi koy ba fayla Gambia da momo keta president nkana la physical structure jubede manga mer ko momo sita jang ababola mol kan mbeñanta rosla min na wolo 1997 constitution o nga bondi haninta Bora naliente tambil billahi 1997 constitution o nimma bondi nata ke moto mi yalon ko lafta to maintain the power billahi mbekela ko doli keta nyami am nyanta ka jelo understand nin pamito mimbe ni constitution o kono ba nin ko pamito mimbe constitution o kono e kata sembe wolo to ka moli batu alman pamito so that's their only point ha nyele muneke imam problem ke imam fenke bon ngajala ko press release butter from our police ko nobody is allowed to go to Pura nimmin kataje the law will be applied they will impose the law and they will do what amandileka
okay
ngajala ya sape
okay so are you saying that they do not have a permit
man funding kelu deny ye minke ma fo koy manya na fintila
no what I want to know is why they granted permit to go out
no they were not granted permit
the police did that statement
police only sape okay before the fonko ni bekela iko yalo ni be diam la fo fenna follow I have my base
yes
ntete I'm not going to throw stone at them I shouldn't do that they are citizens of this country like any other person man fi seti
so what are you saying here
yes moliem iko ye doubtless sota du womu banko be la problème ti ko la tata pour ka pura ni ka kela wasi da itandi maje kele kata je maje fenkata je anu bawo banko dingla nyantolon pour ka finti ban la taka dame fo Gambia be problème kono lawful bank confusion o min bebe la renka 97 constitution o nim ma bondi hanin tata pres duma Obama le luwasi anata dam mara huh no luwa man fali bole tamandi la
I want to ask one question. Is Gambia not a democratic republic?
Minto
Gambia. Did we not fight for democracy?
Yeah.
Yalo coming for. Yalo Gambia do le memuta ko they fight democracy. There's the metata mo bamba dinka ki schools mol buka yema the me minke ka mol fa ka poli ka ninka ko doli kede. Yalo mol ya mera ko wala mo democracy. But we are Gambia is not a democratic state.
Yeah. Because what happened to freedom of speech?
Carry
on.
That's minted.
No, carry on. Yeah.
But we having Kaacha here. So they diamo la nyinsa ko.
I do not.
No, I'm sorry. Carry on.
So you have a patience.
I know you put
have a patience. Yeah, okay. Okay, you know what I'm saying. Have a patience.
Kassa, there is no total democracy in African Kana Nyekot. Nin democracy be Africa be Sekumbalo should be arrested. I said it. I Alh Bora. Democracy nabidang Mama Jabi should be arrested. Nte Alh Bora. Nin democracy bidang Babukar Bahum should be arrested. Nte Alh Bora liapo. Thousands of Gambians lenyanta arrest la nin democracy bidang. But we call it selective justice. Yaman. Kununko Sekumbalo Bota Mune Fokan. That alone is incitement of violence. You call it tribal violence. Tribal conflicts rather. Sorry for my language. Sekumbalo mean for Kununko. You are not in the same political basket with him. Today you will be sitting behind the bar waiting for your charges and counts. Alunga tonya kunyodi. Sekumbala mean for the banko bele samba sleepless nights la. If in any milibe the same political basket kono. Milialko they are sincere and trustworthy and honesty. You are condemned in totality.
And he's not arrested.
And he is not arrested. Atata sile, anyanta can resign. He need to be sacked, he need to be questioned, and he should even be arraigned to court. That's it. Then I talk about Burkina and the Sahel regions matters.
So come to that.
Yes.
Yes. Which is very, very right.
Bob Karbahum Lota Janaikian Tundo Dene just because of a council election. Femamboje. Mama Jabi Kwafam in a court contempt for contempt of court. Ning case member carrying case member carry. Mama Jabi finted and about last support. You call a political party yet la accusation kumo befo. Imeta kumandi pour yeta yela base di yela fact di. Yalo njona di wolle ati. Ito ko wolle kwa kuomi ala be court. Kitio man finalize. Ite finti ye kitio kundu. Because of Mama Jabi call himself a general. Mama Jabi abe minto. So where is democracy? Alh Bora was detained. Alafuno tata. Madi Jobata was detained. Alafuno tata. Model. You call that a democracy? Because of you are not in the same field with them. Political carol. Dindi meral kata si kela atal enjoy kola pol enjoy. Sekumbale menke. Mbenya jana manke right. Ite titano in Guinean community ye day. Adu wolbota na Guinea folda mande mota na Guinea. Yama anko. Bankola alianso wol complaint wole kontel la kato ni yetel charge binda wo siata nyanta talale ko ya tale ndem Gambia dimti passport is from 3,000 to 5,000 ndel widi Gambian si mandiam wol and wol kantel la banko sama we have no source of natural stuff here mi alko diamond don copper uranium don pour ka banko develop nin Guinean wol bota Guinea they cannot adhere to our constitution and our taxes. Let them go back to Guinea. Yeta Guinea.
Coming back.
Nkana so do mande. Je what do la intermira back. Yalla mbe dami fola. Let Guineans see me like that eye. But ninto nyana. Sekumbala lota ko. Justice Minister mu fulole. Vice President ko pulbe. Secretary General e party mabbe ko pulbe. Deputy Speaker National Assembly ko pulbe. Min hore am sa min ko pulbe. Hay goto hulata.
What is high water hulata?
Yeah, more kana sila. Sekumbalo yile for banko kanja. A presidential advisor. Ilota that you call people's name. You call what be mu fulole. Andu wo party okono. Manja call bijel, manin call bijel, surwal bijel, balantol bijel. mo man tribal in samba nga Gambia leje sa ita kam ne itandi moda e kam nim do wolbe fam fil la nyat and that is a
So another statement of Nika apologize. Right?
I don't apologize Fanta, I don't take it. Say kumbara
No, but this is not. I get it, but we're talking about. I am actually talking about Pura. Understand? Yeah.
You're talking about what?
No, I want to talk because we're talking about this unlawful arrest. Understand?
So what you should wait. We're gonna bring this segment, right? Come to you.
No, time them. No, 60. What I want to say is, you know, you were asking Kassa, what is Pura? The meaning of Pura? Yeah. Public utility regulatory authority. And it is an independent government agency. Understand? Yeah. So my question here is, can I use I'm on your right? Put new gainer. You ask question to somebody. You identify yourself as public utility authority, authority regulator. And my pronunciation, I'm finding it difficult to even pronounce. Understand? Yes. So I feel like you see, I'm the question because at the end of the day,
They have right.
it's
You see,
you're responsible for electricity.
Yes.
You're responsible for sewage. You're responsible for data. You're responsible for so many other things. And we are using our money. Let's say uncle for the government. We think it's independent government agency.
Government na branch leti.
Yes.
So that's
Kassa.
Government obviously.
Nibe diam la kuo kula mi yalon ko lual follow ye saba. Aka critical le. Aka sensitive le. Nga damin fo nko. Mam peaceful fundamental human right ye munda fo nso do mande. Ako freedom of assembly.
Yes.
But every right yala limitation also. Nyimili pintita. Ntemanta pinti nga mo bilem. Anunta fola ko yemin ka mambete. Anko Gambia problem kili wole dem batandika. Ba nga constitutional review le kijang. Loi kutole nata mi yalo ko nyanta ka accept. Ni 1997 constitutional nyimpa mi tole ba ko ni na mamboje.
Ni na mamboje.
Ni na mamboje.
So we are going back. Hani model finte de.
Ani model finte pa mampa mi to soto.
Okay.
Wo arresini ikata sembe constitutional le bala.
Money have na was that
lolu suñ ko ceñute even ñeneen ak ñeneen suñ ñëwee suñ ko defee dañu arrest the thing is xale am nañ right pour génn but why soo ñëwee tamit ñi suñ leen arrêté tam yóbbu leen si loi bi
they have it on
okay exactly so they will spend si loi bi ne loi bi waaw
lu ma la wax
we have to change the law.
Kassa, thank you. You understand. Yala memo problem. Gambia lam bankoti. Molbe sila Facebook, molbe sila TikTok auto. Tonya nie mol mutajang. Public pressure ni kuja makati. No, don't worry. I know viewers are very interested. Because more kasila dame malanta kamali. Because kamol hakili mayandi dam. For constitution okana bijela ba nimbora nyanta la freedom of la nyanta pamito nyede. Ngamra mbesiri ndamento ngana freedom of express dan. Inya pitankanda sinya fula yemuta. Which doesn't even require permit. But kitu dula mantanyi nka permit. Yente nyini ka ngana statement ol dinya maninga pol Kenya.
And your phone got lost.
Yeah,
you emphasize
I don't care because
your phone shouldn't be lost if they call themselves police.
Niye muta jang Gambia nol ka katal. Bari ika sembe damina nin protest kete ifindite mam pamito soto. Ika sembe damina jele ke batandi. Wodula nko mola finto nta fono la mola le minka mambeti anta manko moti. Kantu Gambia diulom constitution ko banku dinga nyanto soto kafin bari loi le belari mimbe mbatandi ka loi kurulom na dibito limba ko dinga nyanta wula je iko vice president biri parata muske mbe ba ma keleje after that keleje itatala ya amen ya da meka dibito sak den itatala yo amen there are certain things you
so why not amen the youth having a right to protest peacefully
nga fo mo ko ya amen no ta hani jumala pintita wo mutar killing wala minaje wala nanko unlawful nyaka unlawful luwala bije miya lonko ay mol batandi adu not
But do you think ñing loi ñing they ready to change it.
Okay.
Man, for example, you manhandling is not allowed. If you want to arrest somebody, you arrest them with respect, but you cannot be pushing people. Because of
Do you know what brings that malhandling and that behavior towards the citizens? Before you become a police officer, you should have diploma in law.
yes,
Human approach, you need to know it. You should know what is police and you know community policing. You have to know all this. At least you should at least have a little bit knowledge of our constitution. Just like a national assembly. Alco. 1,000 police were recruited. They were conscripted into our state police service. Do you know why? Some of these are grade 9.
Monaco took him inside. Took him inside. No police, but took him inside.
Excuse me. Took him inside. Took him. I
swear. And he called himself a graduate.
Then sometimes, before you blame, Modo Konyako, Modo the teachers all blame Lankai. Do not blame the teachers 99%. Kako. Blame the system. Blame the program. This system of failed to everything can fail. Be more than grade 9. Ya samba police. More than grade 9. Ya samba army. More man develop. More man. Ikanyo likuruto lako. Ndela statement o birimba sape kan suto karaba. Musunumi yen natu je spellings dolbi jaka nyini kare help me. Aka mobile no ka dictionary ka type. I'm sorry for my language. Yeah, man.
There's a particular police, he used Arabic. Right.
No.
This statement, he writes it in Arabic.
Ntengalo nente nyake so woro mama. Na kaito min sape aka fara. Na sape aya fara. Because sometimes ka direct interpretation like in English. Ninga mimpo. But
or some of them will tell you to write your
before
own
you blame
statement.
The junior ones on the ground. There are senior men in the uniform that they cannot articulate themselves. Police wana yala old language le soto, ayala terminology le soto, ayala le soto. Just like agri, just like medical, just like
law, just like media.
Yeah, man. Ni data CNN, ye weather forecast soto le. Ni data justice la panel, ye mode le soto. Ni data medical la panel. For more weather forecast, ni geographic ay kuolo. But Gambia the problem o min kono. System or the filter, system or the tinata. So obviously you will take any random person to bring him in the position. Momi yaloka mam abka sentence so construction. Iko
BOY you cannot
say. Problem of the dam is grade 9, grade 12, small mankara. Ibinki ko kari be sirinda lata. Look at this, biribe mo for baika when I see them running. Ngamira in America. But I can even run faster than those guys.
Of course.
But
most of them are malnourished.
Terrible. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. We don't need this too much of police.
Man lima wax rek moy because man lima gis nga min Alh Bora social media.
Man police won't arrest man nara yobu court.
No, what I'm saying is Sally, police.
Nobody should put the law in your hand.
You know, people peacefully, but as long as they are threat to you, but they are not threat to you, I point it because you know, many come.
Sally, man lima wax moy police. Lima gis man lima wax rek moy ñun duñ gaay seen enemy. Okay? Comme Bora nim ko waxe fi. Police su ñëwé.
First of all, make it clear na ñun ñoo leen dé fay salary.
Okay.
Mbok.
Wow, ñun ñoo leen dé fay salary. Okay.
Yes.
So but yeen so leen ñëwé bu leen def ne comme ñun because sometimes da nga gis police yo xamné dañ dé ñëw ci mbolo mi ñun dañ ñu méré.
Many seen enemy
lañ. Okay. Ñun nekkuñ seen enemy. We are not fighting with you guys. You are not our problem. Okay, they are not. So this is ñom kese, okay? Ñom ñi ngi def seen liggéey cool, mu ngi nice. Okay? They are not our problem. So suñ problème bi si lala yéen war ngeen ñoo jàppale sax. Understand nga Alh Bora man fekk understand coming for. Atol man ken to la problème oti. Ntol bi mun to la problème oti. Lafta ka diamu millier.
Police ken dol bijele.
You understand? Lafta ka diamu millier. Atol fo. Because ntol ba jikira tolle la, wol ba jikira tolle la. Atol le fo ngente kana nang ni wol fo tema. Man fay understand le sali understand what I'm saying. Ñom ñoo wara ñew sa suñu digante. Alh Bora yena nan tema ya ko ñun de ñun mu Gambien dingol lati par fan lu warut am fen atul ning kam fama nyana
So legally
ya allo yes exactly
peace you tag la
peace exactly allo aliyella moy dindingol la aliyella moy yuso aliya fe ko he baratul fanan by right mimbe loi kono loi aliyente kata wolto aliya faling wala leta le pamito nyini okay because ni fenan loi ba fole ko to nyaata ko mimi fole diamo kono nim fana beten nintene loi bo le fole yana sale bari atul fana ya try aliyella moy dindingol la yana sale alle dindingol so sabar gisol la alle comme tale af nyaam peace wala ngeen daka atul sungolti peace aliya try aliyo okay dindingol alni diamu kam alni diamu alle dindingol diamu alli diamu ndi okay bari amanke ko ntol mal jawol leti ba alni ka fintinang alni full force kana ka mo arrest ki fay mo to ko ka dindingol ka arrest
am na keneen ki mo dafa arrest ko sa mu kota ko wang faj ko ni def ko bu gale
atul ni kana ñu yuso aliena ali karande you know ali diamu ali pool diamu ali ka peaceful way polisol yang sale ngam banko polisol wala ngeen
police yu ñef mbé police yu just nit police yu am na benn police video bi gisoon nañ ko xawma ci benn protest la woon ko xawma lu doon def rek mu just ko mu daan before you know it, so there was one incident that happened understand you before you know it before you know it let them give these police tear gas. So even if the protesters are not doing anything, then I guess to use tear gas. Mini comme ñoo xamne
sali police yi kan lañu liggéeyal du ñun
mo déglo ma ñala ñoo leen ni fay sala
police yi ñun lañu liggéeyal enemies we are not your enemies ñun ak yeen we have to be good okay suñu society xalé yi gëna try leen naka ngeen a waxe ak xalé yi naka ngeen a jëlé xalé yi ngeen calm leen understand nga yeen tamit ngeen dem ci other side bi xalé yi ñu ne li ak li lañ bëgg suñ su jëré sax non su jëré sax ngeen dem ci pour ngeen ne xalé yi dégg xalé yi ñu ne li ak li lañ bëgg dégg xalé luñ def war yo gënaat la gaay am the right
taxaw understand
okay xalé yi they don't have the right pour génn ngeen wax leen gaay yeen tamit xalé yi am leen right pour génn because yoon mayul leen ko okay fix waaye yeen tamit ngeen def peace ngeen dem ci pour ngeen ne xalé yi dégg li ak li lañ bëgg pour ngeen ñëw police yi taxaw xalé yi duñ def dara duñ leen saaga duñ leen def dara understand luñ andi lu rek la ñoo deliver to yeen tamit so ay concern li nga xam
even police officers you ngay go to whatever difficulties that is happening in this country Kassa nakay ko sa internet is very 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 expensive in this country understand nga nga jënd sa data bala ñoo ne suba ngoon so suba bala ganari di cross sa nakale ko sa data bi jeexna Kassa understand nga dëkk bi fii dafa cher Gambia ñu wax ko te dee dëkk bi dafa cher te xoolal salary demeewut nu mu war a demee noonu people are still earning 2,500 as salary nga war a fay transportation léegi pass ñaata la internet cher
man bala nga wax internet bi man si lu ma def bii ma wax ci boobu ko boora
ba pare kenn du ko wax
mun do ko ne
kenn du ko wax ale du la kuntunte bulu Megabyte, I am not going to talk about Megabyte. The best way to discipline a business company in a country is easy. Nobody, the best way, protest Megabyte. Nobody force me. And there is no authority me the GSM I'm using it. If I throw their SIM card, I will face penalty.
Yes.
Ninta ngoka doyo ko mobe ko la bayt la seto wala nangam fonyo company felenta nata jamuna na mobe manjare ngato biri era ko so nandi nene boy talenu mobe e borje yaro harmadi sometimes ni lafta put la business or lafta ka business or fana because customer wala mu la incommode ni adi be ko mola bayt setal ndeko la sim card use do ko use mobe site tenkuntaja hani Facebook page ni mole boycott aka du bulija ni mole momo boycott aka du bulija the best way to discipline a business GSM company is easy mamito ndamanta futawo ndamanta futawo ndambe
care about boycott the thing is a Gambia you cannot make people boycott
elamo yanda kadiamu nyamin ngene bela sim kato use kanta moto fo bar nenta sita nga sim kato lande naswo ko mili bebi jom ko simo len
akati
bolon ko mili bebi jom ko alalan mobe kambenta yembe ko yake mobe kambenta sam ko fal sita ko sa ha Poor Mantartaka, more cars of Facebook, your stuff are not easy. Even they will think about something. Can't men Panambeje, company million Krebera bite use. wol fanan e ka folko nka nyin taxi nan kam car lejo nyin ne belarin ka nyin ne ben kundi bari yaba hadamadi min be ko ne to yolon imina min kele to yolon ni amo e bitante sindila selo ko e ko megabyte damman and we have 4 GSM companies bawo man sakundata wakata woti alma manta benna hani moto banko be min follow nat mbe digital butu wona ko nata kembul wayimba ko koti wo man natano sa nyindol sa fono ko jolle ba banko kan I think 4 or 3 kodi internet o Senegal le tipta janti ko be tipta janti bi problème o min bi ya shiat problème o min bi ja siat musu kono ma problème o dindil milio boroli mi anin ku jama le keda
tabe fono
la bar kiredi ko modo bi jobu kemira kiredi ko mira be min do mol wo kemira la musobe la di roptano to yelo ban modo bi ja din cancel ban do bi je akata dialysis la man ko do to modo bi je bi kiredi ko is not their problem.
Yeah, of course I feel like there are more pressing issues, but what I'm saying is
bi pura hanin min courant na wek ñol bebe pura lako kodi
yes
bi near cash power san 10,000 you don't have 10,000
yes
fop Gambia do human rights sort about ka complain wala
yes
nanta ko fanam fop pura ile
even water
before we talk na for more rights sort of me yet affect your complaint but we need to complain but no kana luwa ke buloko andu ndaso fono ba jay ke nambaral bar courant be expensive pour ndane and electricity more force la ko wala certa meka baiti meka membo ni mela mo na ko
yes
but internet is
expensive no me I don't have a problem with all those. What I'm saying is do you ever go out to protest for whatever reason police should understand
I think I have lamented on that.
I know I'm just saying nanga yo yange one there are so many other pressing issues more than come internet
this
I'm just saying I'm talking about generally
something if you don't revoke that from your constitution.
Yes, I know.
If you go, the unlawful still will be in its
because even if you come out to protest about health care or electricity, they will still not handle you.
Mbe minke kam Facebook la nga sapero like nga flyer bondi free youth free this they have
I think also
bara constitution oni wala nyanta
I think what all these youth activists need to do is work on that.
Yeah, I think they
try to change
97 constitution now the target of the protesters.
Yes.
Na lafta pola pour muta beba loi min kal disturb because ikal batu min tole ka for even though is their right and then when they near constitution or landi nyatiling le kamune keno
there's nothing you can do.
That's where you end and lawyer for namang smart no at keno la bar kasaka memfo na njande kiredi ko ntala di bora ntala protest movement when I'm buying your stuff nobody force me ila sim kato mbola faila ngaji be jumala be nanta arrest ninna muso no diwlu dimbati wala munti nga fo ko put their sim card e kana use
door they boycott bi do
boycott company de bene sa fo no ko nte ko
because it did suñ kéré ñu protest fofu non you know
we find ourselves in a day and age where to boycott certain things because communication is vital. I need to call you
you see boy bi tam ñom to xamne ne that is impossible no lo ko def
kasa men for na foot na foot de problem
wala da xam fi ka Gambia yo buga internet manela man sama bunti ki da nga fo ne xew mo fa am ku ne ka ngi taxaw mini ay everybody is trying to find how to connect to your internet. Understand?
SIM card jolle fay ndama fo mbe damin
bare de lay no metal de
hani de mad
kabri
ngel nomba jumale be
kabri ko man
nomba jumale be yalla kata ya damin ko ila je diate ni mu fe mbal nyamo bita ci credit ko
ni na lampo so ni be fin na protest food and my life
kasa ni yajo momo kata credit ko sa ko no la fali
man I have a bowl in my house so
but even
think about your kusi momo on the internet product just protest for internet momo on the biyani mil be mutate ndama fo moya bar modo la so ko je how many people le bije biron kunu ni mbite ma yenta muta ndala muso ni ndilu mo jolle be modo be
but it's not easy that
all I'm saying is
Yeah,
All I'm saying is,
because let's say for example, me, I have my own business. People have to call me Kissa's Creation. So,
yes.
Understand?
And you have to post them. Whatever you do, you have to post it on the internet.
Thank you, Alh Bora. Thank you, Sally. Waxtaan bi am na solo torop Sally. Waxtaan bi am na solo xam naa lii tamit xam naa léegi Sally dinañ buddi andi ay waxtaan yi nga xam ne dinañ ko waxtaanee waaye this is also good ñuy waxtaanee Gambia tamit.
Yes.
So people can also know Gambia lan moo nekk di xew tamit si biir dëkk bi what Gambians are facing also this kind of topics also Alh Bora important about len kanyul fanan na fi time to time
non ko kasa ita pa nyum pura na to men fanke de nda fan ba the best thing iyanta permito fa mo nyanda mingel e permito nyini eta GSM company to e push full ya tape bana bala mbal boy kot la nal matala period.
Yeah, you see. Thank you, Alh Bora. Alh Bora warakawake kacha kumaya da bakere
kana min bi furara chimi olon nin to ko do bi mbe to men na pare taja wala fitante make up bite
so comme niñ ko waxee rek tali rek ñu try rek the best thing is comme Bora nim ko waxee rek let's try to work on naka la ñu change the constitution the constitution ñu change
you see the image that I was talking about.
Yes,
you see the image that I was talking about.
This image you are talking
about. This is not right. You want to arrest somebody, you want to break their neck.
I think the constitution be the best thing mooy
this is not right.
Kenya wo xam ngeen ne am nañ lu
yalla mu ne mi nak eta men ka fo ko ila right lom e kaneta ko
civilians
ila right lom e kaneta pa impliqué ndama fo mo la right mo ila right
but na ko la kimine like they acting for a movie.
So thank you thank you Alh Bora la baraka bake mol mi yalon ko e be jiben la e be comment la aning na sponsor mi yalon ko nang Alh Bora e to le bulodu na nyin kacha ko to wolem Yona Forex Bureau ti aning jamono to fana mo money transfer lati aning
ma ko free call won internet o ka
aning balu babale ko ya baraka bake thank you na technical fanang mi yalon ko
bi to le wireless min ndal ka
tamsidin lamina ni Mustafa bi to le mo singo bala thank you mo mi yalon ko ba ani mo mi yalon ko ni programme bante kata YouTube kana programme follow yebe stal kire bela na follow dun la kacha kunto ala baraka bake thank you guys bye you next week bye
ko
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Yeah, bari biyo ken kontan batale. Bari inatal pour kan bunlo ko jibe.
Ito kontan tele makura. Bari ala ya lonte mon kontan de. Makura kana nyina ko teninte belbe tuba dudu la kili ngoto.
Moto nyalti kay.
ngoko di baka to kina jang pour yana dula dala ni tata na dula to makura ala ya long njuso malla ama hani futa dula to dula din anu birite loro commencé woni bitema ama hani me
no ama me to nyalom
ke bara fonye mune muy la kulloti
ndela kullu balu waldi
balu
ha
way fo balu ko loro fanankele
ikal loro fanankele
ñin kunne soniyata ta www.baluwo.com anin baluwo isela bulloran jorangol be sang anila kudola asatare mambata jorangol membu ko cementol kenyo babarol nil peruol woni nga nyon jamal ta baluwo.com yin jorangol be sang ila dinkira bado adungite batala je anin baluwo ifangole marate la kudola
Jamano Money Transfer Bureau de Change, your go-to option when it comes to money transfer. With Jamano, you can send money from anywhere in the world to your family and loved ones in the Gambia and be sure the funds will be delivered to them within the shortest time possible. For your convenience, funds sent through Jamano Money Transfer can be picked from all the banks and multiple other financial institutions, including Ajib Bank, Trust Bank, GT Bank, Mega Bank, Basic Bank, Reliance Financial Services, and Approved Services. Visit our head office at Bruceby opposite AfricMed next to Trust Bank Limited or email us at info@jamanomt.com. You can as well call us on 310-3050 or 310-3051 or yet still 733-0688. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jamano Money Transfer, your most trusted money transfer service where customer satisfaction is paramount. When you think of a simple, fast, and reliable money transfer, think Jamano Money Transfer.